It's Monday, November 30th. It's wet, sloppy, and it's been like this for about the last 10 days, 2 weeks or better. Right, though, around freezing, 30, 40 degrees. It doesn't freeze up at night, or hasn't. It's supposed to. But basically the next 10 or 7 days is kind of just like this. So this weather is good for nothing. We can't do anything. Fields are too wet. To haul manure or haul bales or what have you. We did get all the corn stalks baled. We could probably find another 30 or 40 bales, which we probably will go after sometime before spring. For the most part, we did get all the corn stalks baled. Finished up the night that my last video was taken. I've got about 100 of them moved home. There's still roughly 800 and some bales to get home before winter sets in, which could be any day. But until it freezes up or dries up, we're kind of limited on what we can do. Still got a group of cows on pasture yet. I can't get them home either until it dries up. So mixed a load of feed this afternoon. Take that to them in the morning. Last couple days it has been froze a little bit, so tend to feed them right away in the morning. My AI rep is here to fill my semen tank with liquid nitrogen. But anyway, I thought I'd just take a moment to let you know what's going on around here, which is basically nothing. Case 420 skid steer has 1,750 pound lift capacity. I'm not exactly sure what the horsepower is. I just looked it up. We put 1,183 hours on it so far this year. That's why it's dirty. Basically I have over 1,200 by the end of the year. For comparison, 40-hour work week, 50 weeks a year, 2 weeks vacation is 2,000 hours. This skid steer runs over half of that. That's why it's dirty. There's basically not a lot of time to keep it clean, and it's just gonna get dirty again anyway. A lot of people have noticed this tractor, and have asked, and I keep telling them we'll get to it someday. So this will just be a sneak peek. This is a Deutz DX90. Probably a late, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing like a 1989, 88, 89, 90 model. The story behind this tractor, as most of you know, or at least my earliest subscribers know, I started out as a herdsman for a beef cattle operation, and the farm I currently run as my main home base is that same farm. I took over, or basically my former employers retired and sold out, and then I rented the farm and started my own cattle operation. But anyway, my landlord still owns this tractor, but this was the tractor that we used for about 8 years. I just looked, it has 8,500 and some odd hours on it. I remember when I started, it had like 2,600 hours on it. So in like 8 years I put 6,000 hours on it. It's a 90 horsepower tractor, 2-wheel drive, has a western door floater on it. We hardly ever use the bucket, but we do have a bale spear for it, so we use that a lot. But basically this was our chore tractor. Everything you see me do in my videos, this is what this tractor did, just with smaller equipment, smaller TMR wagon, etc., smaller manure spreader. But basically what I did as a herdsman is the same thing I do now, just now I'm on a much larger scale than back then. Tractor does run, but I think it's got a dead battery at the moment. That's why we're gonna get into it too much. So basically, that's it in all its dirty glory. It's probably been sitting here for 2 years without being moved. Probably do need to start it up, get it running, which I know is just a battery problem. But that's the Deutz. I do not use it, or nobody really uses it anymore, because there's no use for it, no need for it. I don't have any use for it, and I'm not gonna pay him to rent it or whatever, and landlord really doesn't do much with it anymore either. Like I said, it's been a while since it's been used, but it's still sitting here. So someday in the future we'll get it fired up. But anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll catch you next time.